Good evening. How is everyone today? It's been a bit miserable and rainy all day, hasn't it? And I can feel myself going, oh, this infernal rain. Why is it always raining in the summer? So it's so easy to have forgotten about that heat wave and the drought, isn't it? Anyway, today tonight I'm going to talk to you about, I was holding you in suspense for ages, wasn't I? Today I'm going to talk to you about the foam roller. This is a great piece of equipment and I really recommend getting one. It's probably one of the few things that I say to people, do try and get one. A half dome has got loads of uses, and I think next week I'm going to talk a little bit about half domes and what they can do. But tonight I'm going to talk about the foam roller. And I've got into a habit, I wake up in the mornings quite stiff and achy, and I hold a lot of tension in my upper back across my shoulders, which I'm working on and is really loosening up now. But I've just started having a play and seeing what I can do with the foam roller, and it's doing wonders at loosening my back up in the morning before I even start the day. And I'm also able to work on a leg problem that I've got at the moment. So it's a fairly simple piece of equipment. It literally is quite dense foam. This one's meant to be harder on one side than the other, and it's about that long. What's that? For 18 inches, something like that. You can get them at various diameters. And you can also get this one's like this, which is shorter and kind of knobbly. And yeah, this is quite hard plastic. And what you use them for is for massage. They're really great to be able to get rid of aches and pains, and the beauty of them is that you can use your own body weight to get as much pressure on for the massage, but you can also kind of ease it off. So let me explain. I'll show you on my back, and I hope I've set the video up okay. I've done one of those things where I've been so tired today, trying to work the tripod has been a work of art, and I've got lots of really cool pictures of me frowning at the camera. So let's have a look. Can you see? So for the back, you can put the foam roller under your back here, and you can use your legs and your arms to dictate how much pressure you put on, and then you simply just roll up and down. I'm really cautious about the lower back because your kidneys are quite close to the surface there, so I'll just be very gentle on the lower back. But you can, let's go up here a little bit. Using your hands to support your head, you can really get in to the shoulders and right down to the bottom of the ribs by just rocking on your feet, and it actually feels really nice. A really nice massage, and you can go as much, as I say, as much pressure on there as possible, and get right up to the tops of the shoulders and back. You can use it for your legs and calves. So this time you'd use your hands to control how much you want to roll, and you need quite a lot of space, a bit more than I've got here, to be able to do your thighs and your calves. But this is quite nice. It really, I think it's the backs of your thighs and your calves sometimes need quite a bit of massage, and sometimes you can't always really get into those areas. And again, probably be a little bit cautious about the backs of your knees. It's all a little bit kind of being aware and listening to your body. I've also used it for the side of my ribs, so you can come on and just move up and down this way, which is quite nice. And I've just been practicing using it on my arm. I've got a bit of soreness under my arm, so you can. Sometimes you get in some quite strange positions with it, just trying to get that the right angle. And this one, bobbly. I've just been having a play with this, and this is quite nice on your calves. You just do one calf at a time. This way. And because it's got the knobbles, it just adds lots of different pressure points. So it's quite nice, especially if you've got really tight calves or you've been sitting or standing for a long time. Again, you can take the pressure off by putting weight into this leg, and you can just roll gently, or you can put that leg down and you have a little bit more pressure on there. So that is very quick, isn't it? But it really, really, I can't recommend getting something like this at all. You can just get this online from any physio shop. I am thinking a pool noodle might work. I am going to get a pool noodle and experiment with. But next week in the group, I'm going to take you through a little bit of an exercise session, just briefly, sort of about 15 minutes, that will help to loosen up your spine. It can be done with a half dome. It can also be done with a pool noodle. You also might be able to do it with a really tightly rolled up towel. So if you can, I'll put some more information in the group. If you can bring those along, that would be great, and we can do this really nice move where we can actually, in that short space of time, you'll see how we can use the equipment to really loosen up your spine and see a huge difference almost instantly. So thank you very much for those of you who have come back and watched this in the replay. Any questions, let me know. I hope you're getting on okay with your calf stretch. I'd love to know how you're doing with thinking about shoes and thinking about changing your shoes up. And if you saw my live on Tuesday with the door stretches, I'd love to know if you're managing to get those done as well. And so I'll see you next week live for the spine releasing exercise, and have a good rest of the evening. All right, bye bye.